difficult situation debating with Grip because I know what his conscience says and what he was supposed to say.
Oh.
So I know him too well.
Yeah.
So Grip has a limitation. I know he's one of the sharpest Congress person.
True.
And he knows exactly what is moving in his heart. I have known the man very well.
Oh,
now, whatever he may say, the point here is, I'm not a spokesman for the pilot. He's put his aircraft on autopilot, Arnab. When the aircraft is in autopilot, give him time. I'm repeating, I'm not a spokesman for Sachin, nor is my brief for that. But when he's on autopilot, he's planning out things. This is like a chessboard. He is moving his right, his movements are correct. He knows exactly what he wants.
Oh.
He's taking time. Maybe tomorrow morning is yet another day for him. But I think to sit on judgment at this point of time will be very difficult. Krip knows Sachin far better than I do.
Yeah.
And under the circumstances, I leave the debate for him to present it of how he thinks Sachin has been useful for the party. He has been the face that won Rajasthan for Congress. And here is the man being treated so shabbily. And the chief minister has the nerve to come out in public domain and say being handsome and knowing to speak in English or give a bite, it doesn't matter. You need to get the votes. And he did that, Mr. Gehlot. He did that. He won the votes. He was in the streets, in the hot sun. He won for Congress party. Today, he's being shabbily treated. And what was the provocation? A notice from the police. By whom? The portfolio held by Mr. Gehlot himself. And cleverly, he sends a letter to himself that he also has to appear. These are things that we have seen in the past. The
Emergency
chief minister must realize that these games are over.
Yeah.
The new generation knows and will take what they want. He's a sharp person, and I'm sure and confident that whatever he does, it will be in the best interest of the country, and we will be in the best of his political interest. Now I leave the floor for Krip to take it from me.
Kirip Chalia, one line as you respond to Tom's wonderful detailing. Be careful of every word you speak today, because tomorrow, should you feel the need to express yourself in your party, you too could meet Sachin Pilot's fate. Please respond.
I'll just speak out that. I'll just speak out the truth. Arnab, I think I find that many of you who are quite endowed with a lot of facts and analytical power, I think you have certain misconceptions about the strength of the Congress party. And if you don't know the strength of the Congress party, many of the calculations that you make about the internal dimensions of Congress party, you make mistake. Now, what has happened? There was a clash between two groups of congressmen. This happens in every state, and I have no rancor or ill will against anyone, including you all, and including the BJP. There was a clash between two groups of people, and in that clash, there was also all kinds of questions were posed by the journalists and others of the fraternity. That this is a fight between young and new and old and new, and this man's ambition or that man's ambition. Whatever it is, it was an internal matter of the party, and it has been internally settled. Now, when I say it is internally settled, Arnab, let it be known to you that congressman believes that the last word on any decision, even if it goes against you, it is of the Congress president. And when the Congress president says that, the congressman accepts it. Now, I may be wrong by that. I may be personally wrong by that. I may be personally harmed by that. But it's my duty as a congressman to accept that decision. That is how the Congress party works. That is number one. Number two,
one line in response, Kirip Chalia, one line and then you continue. What you have beautifully described, one line. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm only confused that this beautiful model that you described to me of the supreme power being with the Congress president, I'm trying to think, is this the Queen Victoria model?
It has been there.
Or
It has-
the
it has
Queen
been-
Elizabeth model? Not the present day Queen Elizabeth.
It is
whether
because,
the medieval Queen Elizabeth. Yeah, I'm just thinking. Yeah, please continue.
The lady whom you are describing,
Antonia
the
Minor.
lady whom you are describing as Queen Victoria is the Congress president. Is the Congress president. Now, I personally know, in spite of all the rancor or ill will many have, this lady never wanted to come to politics.
Come
She
on,
never wanted to
don't
come
try,
to the-
don't
come to the
do this,
Congress
don't do
party
this thing. And
politics.
come on.
It is
come on.
we.
No,
it is
don't
we.
get your
No,
brownie
listen,
points
please
with
listen. No, please listen, please
Sonia
listen.
Antonia
Please
Mino
listen.
on my program.
We were
Why did you
30,
give second-class
MPs
treatment to Sachin
listen,
Pilot?
we
Why
had
did you? Why would he remain a
people.
lackey of Ashok
She never wanted
Gehlot?
to
Not
come to
everybody
politics.
wants to
It's a
become a
fact.
lackey.
It is a fact. We brought her to the party. We made her a president. Now listen, we made her a president. And the powers...
Don't teach me Congress party history. I know it better than you.
People of India and the Congress party gave her the power.
Don't teach me
Listen.
Congress party history. I know it better than you.
Let me finish. Now,
Tell me what
there
happened
was
on
a- there was-
14th
there-
March
there was-
1998.
There was a conflict. That
Tell me.
conflict has been resolved. Now listen.
When Sitaram Kesri was called to 24 Akbar Road,
when
locked up in the washroom of 24 Akbar Road, tell
he
me.
went anti-Congress. He went anti-Congress.
Tell me. Oh, anti-Congress or anti-Sonia?
2014.
Pradeep Bhandari is on there. What are you talking about? Narasimha Rao went anti-Congress. His mortal remains were not allowed to enter the gates of 24 Akbar Road. Don't lie, Kirit.
But see, Narasimha
Don't
Rao
lie.
did not
I
go
think
anti-Congress, but there are a lot of people who were unhappy with him. We were also among those. We also among those.
any congressman who has raised his voice against the family, against